Hi everyone, I'm Chef Vaibhav Gawad. I'm currently working in Radisson Goregaon as an executive chef. So it's been like more than 20 years for me in this industry. Every day I've been learning some new things, even from my juniors, my seniors, and it's been really long road still to go ahead. Yes, talking about Musaafer and Radisson, that's very close to my heart. It's all the journey. It starts like the name itself, Musaafer. It's like person traveling and searching for something. It's all ends up coming to Musaafer. Here we have an execute Indian cuisine, and we tend to deliver the taste buds for the guest who comes in. He has his own requisitions, so he has his own requests. So we try and make things according to his expectations.
Hi, myself Krishnakumar Murugeshan. I am the food and beverage manager for Radisson Hotel Goregaon, Mumbai. Basically, I take care of the entire food and beverage service. Musaafer is one of the restaurants which I am taking care of it. It's our key restaurant. Restaurant serves a mix and match of city diner, family, and also in-house guest. All age group comes in, so there is no restriction in it. We are situated in the heart of Goregaon, closer to many exhibition centers, so most of the traveler comes in. And also, this is one of the business hub of Mumbai. So we have maximum of travelers in the way of business, also in the way of tourism. They come, they dine here and they take the experience.
There are plenty of challenges. Like kitchen is a pressure cooker environment. Like when I started working, I knew that kitchen is one of the thing that it's an heart or the backbone, but it's very pressurized when you have plenty of orders going on. And when we have like guests who are walk-ins, and we have to cater them at a very high speed. And once your restaurant is full and you get plenty of orders, that time it becomes very difficult to manage the situations. Like what comes first, because you have an order being displayed, so it becomes very difficult to, once a guest has ordered a soup, a starter, a main course, and what goes in first, it becomes very challenging for a chef who stands on the like a dispatch station to just try and tell the orders to the like the cooks, the chefs who prepares it. So this has to come first, so this will follow up later, so you can hold your order, so this has to be in the fan, you cannot put it on the plate because it will get cold. So that is the challenges, because during busy schedule time, it becomes very the pressure cooker environment is on its peak. So the KOTs are coming, the guest is placing an order, and once you get a running order, then we have to specify to the chef who is on the range that now this order has to come before your second order comes. So that is very critical times when a chef is on his toes, getting all the orders, getting all the garnishing, and making the sides of your utensils has to be clean once it is going to go in the restaurant. So that's very critical.
So the people knows how the dishes comes out. They know exactly what is the palate about. So nowadays it's very, I will say, the guest knows the things better than us, so we need to deliver the exact things what they are knowing it. We can't simply say, sir, this is how the dish tastes, this is how the dish looks. Although the chef can change the plating as per his standard, but the authentications or the taste need to be retained in the dishes. So that is one of the challenges, that you name it, the cocktails or mocktails or the dishes, the people knows it, so they know, they already picturizing the things, you need to match that picture. And in short is, you don't know what is that picture is all about. Some standalone serves the mojito in different ways with cube ice, some standalones with crushed ice, but they knows how a mojito comes out. So we need to keep up the standards as per our markets and also as per our signatures.
Like a Musaafer, it all goes with the menu that we have created. It starts all over India, and it's a thing to have. And we have a live tandoor section, so you can see your kebabs going in the tandoor, your rotis, and all that's been served very, very hot to the guests. So the flavor of India is what we try to get it on the plate.
As earlier specified, that we do not have a buffet, that we have a concept in mind very clear, that a Musafir need to serve a fresh food to the client whom I was walking in. So when we say client is the guest to us, and Atiti Deva Bhava, so we serve the fresh hospitalities from the team and also fresh food from the kitchen. No buffet concept. I'm not against the buffet, or we are not against the buffet, but it is more into like people going and grabbing their own food. It seems to be very artificial kind of things. For me, when the guest is coming in, as I said, Atiti Deva Bhava, we serve from our hand a personalized touch when we do a service to the client guest, and we want to know each bite how they have been having it when we are doing a service. It's a be a large group or single one, doesn't matter. You made your reservations, you want to experience Musafir, we are there to take care of it.
Actually, first it goes on with an setuping of a kitchen. First, you can see what is the setup all about. Then you can do a survey of the restaurants or survey of the hotels nearby. So what type of menu has been, a guest in over there likes what type of menu. If you can go overboard, or you have to just contend with the menu. And then after you plan your like a kitchen setup, you have to plan with whatever setup you are doing it. You need a particular chef who is very good at his handling its own thing. You have tandoor, you have Indian ranges, you have curries, you have all other things. Even Indian cuisine also, there is a vast to have it. A South Indian chef comes in, he gathers his expertise for a South Indian cuisine, and North Indian chef, he gathers it for a North Indian. Even like working in a regional cuisine, like in Maharashtrian cuisine, you have to have a Maharashtrian cuisine specialist to have that upper hand, that even regional cuisine, to be very specific, it goes very we have a very broad understanding for the regional cuisines also. So that, and even the tandoor, a very big backbone for Indian kitchen. So because after you place your order, you have to order a naan or roti, which is very, very compulsory, because that is there you will feel a safe. So it has to be in a proper hands. You cannot just take any staff who have worked just for a couple of months and just place it in. You have to take trials. Like even if we design a menu, we have to have different types of trials, plating, presentation, different chefs working on the same cuisine, different chefs making the same dish in a different manner, because now it's all about fusion. And for that thing, the basic of the you can say the ancient Indian cuisine is going a bit far off due to the fusion thing. But yes, some parts of India, some parts of Mumbai still has that essence to have that like a very good Indian cuisine to be delivered and to be catered.
So when we say like fresh food, we have another concept in Musafir. You've seen there is too much of windows. It is not a window, it is a live interactive kitchen. So an entire food is made from there. You name it for a naan, rotis, or you name it for a barbecue like tandoor, any starters. In the case of main course, which would be made in front of you. It's a clear concept when we build up Musafir, that freshness need to be there. When we say freshness, it's not keep hiding the things in, back the wall, hitting it and giving it. No, we make everything in front of you. You can have a see, you can see the qualities, hygienes, what we maintain. It is very transparent kitchen. That is all about Musafir.
So we have Mumbai mutton sea, a succulent, tender meat like an kebab, sea kebab. So it's very, very soft and tender. Then we have Siya Mirch Ka Murg, again a chicken specialty that has been tossed with a different type of home pounded spices. We have Kothambir Vadi, so it's again a Maharashtrian touch. We have Goan pomfret curry. We have a lot of things to go on. We have chicken chettinad. we have Rogan Josh, we have Dum Ka Murg, we have Sabz Khada Masala. So it goes on, and it's like a different treat to have it in over here.
The Musaafer title, Musaafer, a progressive Indian cuisine. So the word itself says it's a Musaafer means a traveler. So we curated a menu from Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari. So a traveler when traveling across India, so what all he finds? You name it Zakni Pulao, you name it tomato rasam, you may name it mundri cutlet. So all those things we curated. One more special thing about Musaafer, this is the only one restaurant in India, if I'm not mistaken, that do not serve buffet. Musaafer is known for the freshness of buffet, directly comes from the kitchen to the table. We do not have a concept of buffet until it's a huge group we are catching, so where the service is required. Otherwise, that's a special and signature of Musaafer. What I look into the team members is positive attitude, very much important, and first things which I see. Second one is you need to be very hospitality in nature, because this is something, some art which comes from you. It is not something which can be artificially done. That is very important. Third is gelling, how good you are gelling with the other team members. This is 3 criteria which I look into it. Fourth one is obviously when the way you're carrying yourself while on the floor, while on the restaurants, or while walking in your offices. These all are the key things, minor things which we look into it, building a team members. Rest all things shaping you, or as for the things that can be taken care by us, because we have our own set of SOPs, how we want our service to be done. That is, it's an easy cup of tea for us. So that can be done by us at any time. These are the basic things which we look into it. When we say behind the experience, so we call it our back area, not as a back area, we call it as the heart of the house. The heart is never seen, but it need to beat continuously, and you need to pump up the blood throughout the body. So our heart of the house is our kitchen, that when we curating any dishes or any menus, and we put it our heart and soul in it. And our team who takes in their hand those hot plate or a cold chilled ice creams or frozen ice creams, we say it, we take it with a love and affections. We get the same things with the same feelings what the chef made it, and we need to deliver to the guest, and the guest need to feel the same when he or she is been having the bite. The same love and affection need to be felt.
We have a mixed type of guest coming in. Mostly we have family crowds who enjoy our meals. We also have brunches, we have dinner buffets, and also the in-house guests. We also have like start from breakfast, so there's a breakfast spread also going on in the restaurant, and we have plenty of our guests who stays on different plans, so they enjoy the meal in over here. And yes, city diners also visits quite often, because we have variety of themes also going on for the brunches.
We need to wish them, greet them according to the theme, make them seat. A few seconds with the hostess, guests need to be comfortable. Once they have been seated in the table, they need to be comfortable with the chair. With the seatings also, very important is visibly you see some things. When you sit, you feel different. So visually we create the experience. When you physically sit on the table, we need to give them. So in these all pictures, we say Musaafer plays a key role with the team members. Driving an SOPs, very basic, mother of all service or acceptations. It's a clear visions or a transparency we give it to our team, what is our acceptations, which is very clear with the team. What has a Radisson Goregaon Mumbai we needed from our team, and what we need to deliver to the guest. It's very clear and transparent messages. And you asked about a signature service. When the team takes a reservations or any guest walks into the premises into Musaafer, the first question we ask them is there any special occasions you're celebrating? Nowadays you've seen most of the hotels skipped out of it. So we keep in mind anyone making a reservation is any special occasion, because we want to be part of their memories. They selected us for this memorable moment, and so we need to be very valued for their emotions. That is one of the identifications which I say that Musaafer stands away from the crowd.
Like a soul of Musaafer, you just describe in one line is very difficult. But yes, to have an Indian food in my plate, and even if I'm not hungry, I'm going to finish each and everything because it's completely Indian and it's where I belong. So it's, for me, it's everything about Indian cuisine.
A soul of Musaafer Restaurants, when we say it's a tagline or mantra, we say it as a progressive Indian cuisine. It's a one line which you like to describe it.
So it depends on what guests are there. We tend to have it, guest comes walk in the restaurant and tend to enjoy the food with its own atmosphere right in the restaurant, because a food has to not only be delivered on a plate, it has to be on its own atmosphere. So here we also try to create the atmosphere, a very good atmosphere we have it in over here.
I'm a 90s kids. When I used to attend my uncle aunt's wedding, we used to get the food delivered in a bucket. So nowadays you see everything is into buffet. Even I've been done a flying buffet concept in Qatar when I was working over there. So everything is upgrading themselves. So new thing coming in market. So while our interaction, even you said there is a 3D menu that is also there in Mumbai or Mumbai market already. So these all things is upgradations. It is, when we say restaurant or a hotel business, it's not about only the food which is coming to the table. It is all about an experience. It is all about, nowadays everyone is health conscious. That's the reason you can see calorie counts in all the menus, allergens in all the menus. That's our FSSI has been mandatorily done it for us. That's a best practice. So we are upgrading ourselves. If you say what is future of hospitality industries, as I was saying that there are a robot which is doing the service in the restaurants. In some places, even in a trial version of cooking food also. There are mini versions of chef who comes in, you need to measure and you need to put it. But this all AI can't take a human experience, a human touch to the guest when you're serving a food. As we say, it is Atithi Deva Bhava. So these all things need to be there. And when we say future, we take it the upgradations in the industry, not forcefully, but very meaningfully. Where it is being needed, we take it. And there are lots of fun behind using those upgradations, those the latest technologies in our industry is very, very, very different.
Thank you to Indian Hospitality Magazine. So just a message for the younger generations who are born to be new chefs, who are budding chefs. Be patient. That's far more what I have seen in my long career. I cannot say a long career, short career of 2 decades. But yes, you have to step forward to learn something. A kitchen is a very different atmosphere. I can say when you gather your courage to work in kitchen, being a chef, yes, very few of the budding talents end up being a chef. And for that reason, you have to be more concentrated. You have to think more on whatever you do it, because it is all about the cuisine. You opt for an Indian cuisine, you want to become a chef in Indian cuisine, you want to be a continental chef, you want to be an Italian chef, you want to be a Japanese or Chinese, any of the cuisine. But for that, you need to have a strong basic in your hand, because everything in your career, whatever you want to go for a long run, your base should be stronger. For the base to be stronger, you need to, respect the, life of a chef. Because the life of a chef is a different ball game. Yes, it tends to have a different perspective when you come towards your personal life. But for me, it's a privilege of being a chef. For me, it started a long back, even before I had started thinking about my examination for my 10th. So I longed to become a chef. And yes, for that reason, I still stand in, and I cannot say it is my, passion or anything, but it's my love to be a chef. Because food is what I start with and food is what I end with. So for me, everything is just food.
Thank you, Indian Hospitality Magazine. The one advice I like to give it to the upcoming fellow colleagues into the industries, I always welcome them. So I will say one thing, all the industries has do's and don'ts or pros and cons. Please do not see the cons of the part, you also see the best things what the industry has been offering you. The best one I would be saying it is, I myself, coming from a very different background and sitting in front of you and giving guidelines. That is one of the things. Another one is, this is the one industries. You done your diploma or degree, you can fly easily abroad to work. Travelers love this place, and rest all things comes in a part of parcels.